What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for weekly automotive mechanical content for the average shade tree mechanic. Alright, y'all, so in this video I wanted to show you, because I know I show y'all a bunch of love that I do to my 18 Ram 2500, but today brings me work on my wife's 2006 Honda Accord. It has a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder motor, so it's got the itty bitty motor. When we were in Europe, my wife had a 1.0 liter 4-cylinder, so that was something else. But yeah, so today I got a lot of work on that. I have to do an oil change on it. I'm using some XL motor oil from AMSOIL 5W20, new oil filter. I have to do a transmission fluid flush, so I just got to do a drain and refill on that. I do this every 5,000 miles due to the fact that this car has 293,000 miles, so she requires a little more love than most. Do I have to do it every 5,000 miles? Probably not, but for my peace of mind, I do it. So it's coming up on 5,000 miles for that drain and refill. As I said, oil change, and today I am going to be replacing the valve cover gasket. Not because anything was leaking, but I have to do a valve adjustment. Now, the service manual requires it to get done at least every 110,000 miles, and so this has 293,000 miles. I've had it for a little bit, but I don't remember the last time it has been done, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that before it starts getting way too cold. So I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. This is a bone stock cold engine, and so this is what I plan on doing today. So yeah, just wanted to keep y'all in the loop. Usually show a lot of love to my truck, but sometimes I have to maintain my wife's car. By all means, I love maintaining vehicles. I love servicing them and making sure they are in tip-top shape. But yeah, just wanted to show you what other work that I do. It's going to be a fun, interesting job. I've never done a valve adjustment, but it's very simple. It's something that anyone can do. You pretty much just remove the valve cover and you use one of these feeler gauges. You use the correct size. All right, y'all, so just a little bit on valve adjustments. You know, obviously motors have 4, 6, or 8 cylinders. When you're checking each valve, it needs to be in the top dead center of that for that specific cylinder. All right, so the firing order, because you go in firing orders, 1, 3, 4, 2. So that's the firing order, and that's the order that I have to check and make adjustments if I have to. All right, so in order to start on cylinder 1, firing order 1, all right, so I have to make sure that it is top dead center. And what I'm really doing is I'm pretty much cheating, or maybe just doing it smarter. I'm turning the motor just with a 1/2 inch drive ratchet, 19mm socket, and essentially I'm just turning it to ensure that it is top dead center for that cylinder. So I already finished cylinder 1. So here's the intake, here's the exhaust manifold. All right, so you got a cam right here for your exhaust manifold, a cam right here for your intake manifold. Very simple. There's different measurements for your intake compared to your exhaust. All right, so I'm using, what is it, a 0.008 of an inch feeler gauge for the front. It has to be in between 0.008 and 0.0010. For the exhaust, it is 0.011 and 0.013, I believe, if I remember correctly. I got it in my notes right here. I'm not just bullshitting and throwing some random adjustments. I'm done with cylinder 1. I'm done with cylinder 2. I already turned the motor to make sure that is in top dead center for cylinder 3. And really, what top dead center is the position of the piston at which it is farthest from the crankshaft. There's pretty much punch marks on your camshaft, the sprockets, to see where you're at, and just to ensure that you're in top dead center. All right, so by turning the crankshaft bolt, or you know what I'm doing right here is just a power steering pulley, just pretty much turning clockwise and not counterclockwise, because that'll loosen the bolt, but I know it'll probably take more torque. By turning the bolt clockwise, the exhaust and the intake camshaft sprockets will also turn clockwise. As you can see, here's the timing chain. You have to turn clockwise as well to achieve top dead center position. Just a quick snip of what I'm really doing. Pretty simple process. Make sure y'all stay tuned.